Hello, everybody. Welcome to Share Tea Tuesdays. Guys, are you doing okay? I know. I, listen, let me share this. This is everything is pretty much out of order today. So here we go. Look, they showed me this little music thing for Halloween, right? I don't know if you can hear it. Okay. Oh, not the shaking. Mm. Anyways, uh, it's we can turn that off because Halloween is over. Thank goodness we moved on to something else. But I hope that you had a wonderful October because we are moving straight on into November. But my sorors, November. Anyway, so welcome. Hey, welcome to Show the Tea Tuesdays. I know that for one, the time is totally off. For two, this is gonna be very short, but I had to go to the store today, and I'm talking about my store in Three Strand Vintage Mall. And so because I needed to go and get some um things put into my booth area. And so I usually don't do anything on Tuesdays but the podcast. But the podcast. But I had to go do that. And so this just kind of pushed everything back. And so I said, you know what? It's 8:30. It's a little late. I'm a little tired. I haven't had anything to eat and I'm hungry. So this is going to be short and to the point, but I appreciate you coming on here or just tuning in for a little bit just to see what is going on with Vernelia and what is the hot tea. So the hot tea that I'm going to tell you for the day is we got to take care of ourselves. One thing that I'm focused on and I'm trying to be focused on is to find a balance. I've struggled with that for at least 2 years, give or take. And when I say find a balance, I'm talking about a balance of like trying to juggle everything that you have that's going on, but keeping yourself on the top of the list and not putting yourself further down. So that's what I mean by find a balance. So yeah. So that's a challenge for me. I've talked to my coach and she's so encouraging, Coach Nicole. And so if you, hey, I'm just gonna tell you now, if you ever need a coach that's just gonna be with you and support you, you need to check out Reset. I'm just saying. But anyway, we're gonna leave that alone. I'm not here to go because I'll be here for a little bit longer than what I needed to be. And if you can't tell, I got on a jean jacket in the house. So in less than 15 seconds, I'm probably gonna start sweating because I'm gonna get hot. Anyway, so in November, November has some important awareness months that are going on. There's actually two. And so one that I want to talk about, and two, we're just gonna kind of lingering into the rest of this month with awareness is Alzheimer's. So on my I think on Facebook. I can't remember if I put it on the other ones, but anyway, I will. I shared the story about how Alzheimer's was introduced to my life when I was 9 years old, and so this past weekend they had the Alzheimer's walk to end Alzheimer's. Now don't look at that long. You mess around and get a little bit confused probably. But anyway, so they had the Alzheimer's walk. We are still raising funds for fundraisers till the end of this year for Alzheimer's. And so I encourage you to, if you want to scan that QR code, or you can click the link and you can also donate to support the cause for Alzheimer's. You'll be surprised 65 million people, that's a lot of people. 65 million. Whew. 65 million people will be diagnosed with Alzheimer's. So I put my grandfather's name on here. I don't know if you can see it right here. And then I also put my mother-in-law's name on here as well. And so they have different colors with the I know you're probably like, what's the colors? I mean, we know the purple usually stands for you awareness for Alzheimer's. And then I'm gonna try to make sure I get these right because I think I may have them wrong. But yellow is if you are, oh shoot. Is yellow a caretaker or is orange a caretaker? I think orange may be the caretaker and yellow is someone that's or orange is someone that's going through it right now that's diagnosed with, sorry, I keep spinning them. That's going through um goodness gracious, dementia right now or Alzheimer's. And I think yellow is for caretakers. And I think blue is for wanting to support overall. I may have all of that wrong. Sorry. If I do have it wrong, I'm definitely going to correct it because I was trying to remember it. But anyways, so just the importance of Alzheimer's and dementia, because you may know somebody or you may even have a neighbor that you've noticed some things that are a little bit different. Um, and you don't know what to do or what to say. So I want to encourage you to make sure that you connect with the Alzheimer's Association. Here's a card right here if you want to kind of get some more information there. Go to alz.org. Okay, Alzheimer's Association. That tells you what their vision is, what's the purpose. There's even a store that's called All Store that I always refer people to when you're having a loved one that has dementia or going through those types of things because they can wander. They can walk out the house and not know how to get back home, or they can be driving. So there are little things that you can put inside of their shoes or on their clothes. It's kind of like a tracker in case anything ever happens. Now, it's good that we have these devices now because back in the day, like I was telling my story, we didn't have that. So once you walk away from the house, you are literally lost until someone finds you or until someone reports, hey, there's somebody that's been in this car for a few days and they don't know how to get back home. Anywho, so just Alzheimer's Association, make sure you go and support. They even have cards where you can like I say if you go to a restaurant and that may be a weird situation that could possibly happen because sometimes people can have sundowning issues or they can get a little agitated based on noise and the environment. Anyways, but I got a little card that you can give them, the waitress, and just say, "Hey, be patient. This person is experiencing Alzheimer's or dementia symptoms, and so they may need a little bit more patience from you." So you never know. I think there's all types of resources out here that you can be able to help spread awareness. One thing that, and this happens all the time, that everyone doesn't want to start paying attention to it until there's like a celebrity that's involved. And so, of course, we know that. See, I'm already sweating. Of course, we know that Bruce Willis is going through that journey and his wife and family at this current moment. And so his dementia, there's different types of dementia. And so I always encourage people to make sure that you learn the different types because some people just say, oh, he just got Alzheimer's. Well, there's different types. So it's not just, oh, just Alzheimer's, it's not just dementia. There's various different types that also, I don't want to say mimic, but it can depict what type of symptoms that they're going to have and how progressive it is. And don't feel like this is just for old folks. Yeah. Don't feel like it's just for old folks. People that are in their early 50s, even maybe 40s can be diagnosed with Alzheimer's or dementia just based on their makeup or what has happened in their background. Anyways, it's a whole different spiel. But I think one time what I'll try to do is just do a little segment on like an education component and just kind of show you through the podcast and just being able to have that discussion of what Alzheimer's is and how it affects all of us. So, with that being said, once again, I just want to say This is Alzheimer's Awareness Month, so make sure that you get to learn more information about Alzheimer's and what you can do to be able to help your loved one or someone in your neighborhood, or it may even be somebody in your church. You never know. So it's never too hard. It's never too late to learn some new things. So I wanted to share that. And then also for November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. And so I'm hoping, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can get Valerie Moyes from Stevenson Cancer Center to come and have just a little bit discussion about lung cancer and how it affects us. And I'm going to say us as people in general, and then also us as in the state of Oklahoma, which is where I reside. So these are some wonderful things that you need to connect with. Purple is all in the season for Alzheimer's Association, and then of course for lung cancer, we want to make sure that we support that. And there's one more, believe it or not, pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer. Everyone remembers what was his name? Oh, I'm about to mess it up. The man on Jeopardy. You know who I'm talking about. Okay. Sorry. You know who I'm talking about. I can't, the name is there, but I keep thinking of Wheel of Fortune and that's not the right person. But you know who I'm talking about. Yes, him. I heard you say it. That's it. Anyway, so just being able to share that information about pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer is um, it's to me, it's a very dangerous cancer that progresses very quickly. I've had two people that were close to me that have passed away from pancreatic cancer. And so it can be a little bit much, but make sure that you are educating yourself about that. All of these different types of cancers, once again, and then even with Alzheimer's, it's not a cancer, but it's a condition. Even with those different things, early detection is important. The better, the earlier that you get your screenings, or you go to the doctor, or you get tested, or you or whatever, advocate for yourself, then the more that you're able to connect and get resources, medicines that's out there to be able to help reduce what's the word that I'm looking for? Goodness gracious, I told y'all I'm hungry and thirsty at the same time. Anyways, but you know what I'm trying to say. And so pretty much early detection is the key. If you go to the doctor early, if you go to get your labs, if you know that something is wrong and you're just sitting there like, oh, I'm just gonna wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Just go ahead and go. Because we want you to survive. We need for you to be here today, tomorrow, next month, and next year. We would really love for you to be here with us. And so um I say that with all seriousness that we just gotta take care of ourselves. That's why I'm talking about this balance, because I need to make sure that I keep myself on the top of the list and not down here. Because by the time you go down here, you're like, oh, I don't feel like doing it. I'll do it tomorrow. And guess what? Tomorrow come and you be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then you keep saying tomorrow, tomorrow. But guess what? One day you may not have a tomorrow. Okay. Leave that alone. But anyways, yes, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I couldn't think of that for life. Me. I told you I'm hungry and I need some water. But anyways, but I just want to come on here real quick and share this because I know I was not able to come on last Tuesday because last Tuesday we were where was I? Oh yeah, I was at Texas Roadhouse. And so I was doing the Halloween festival trunk or treat thing that they were doing. And so I will be happy to announce, and let me just go ahead and tell you now, and I'll post it later, but that I am a new community partner with Texas Roadhouse. So I'm so excited about that. And thank you, Miss Joe and her wonderful team for inviting me. And we had a wonderful time out there. This is the one that's out on Memorial. So So just look for bigger and better things from Shudder T. I'm excited about it, and yeah, ready to get ready to get started. Right, so many different things that are happening. So, anyhow, one, take care of yourself. There's a lot of things that's happening in the world, right? I know it's holiday season, um, and we just finished Halloween and Thanksgiving about to come, and uh Christmas about to come, and New Year's and all this other stuff. But take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. It's a lot of things that's happening. A lot of people are uneasy. A lot of people are very worried, and some may or may not be in a dark place. And so I say that with all honesty, to reach out and talk to somebody. It's not just about the individuals that are not getting SNAP anymore, or I shouldn't say anymore, but they are not currently receiving SNAP, but it's also about individuals that are not getting a check. There are people that have been furloughed or fired or unemployed or homeless, or I mean, you see that how the list keeps going. It just keeps going and going and going. And then on top of that, you have health concerns. You have things that's happening at a school. You have, I'm trying to fly somewhere and it's taking me 5 hours to get through a check, the TSA line and all this. I mean, it's just so much stuff, right? So I say all this is just to find a peace within you, whatever that may be, whether it's music is my go-to. So I just kind of sing songs, make up songs. It just goes with the flow. But find a piece that works for you, that's in a healthy way. So I don't want to say, if you like to have a drink, that's fine. But let's not drink the whole bottle. Okay. It's okay if you want to have a drink. People drink wine and all that other stuff, all the champagne and all that other stuff that they participate in. But just do it in a healthy way. But do something that's going to help you to find your peace, to where you're not on edge, because you never know if you cross somebody's path, and it could be something as simple as excuse me that could set somebody off, or thank you that can make somebody upset, or we don't have this that can trigger someone. And I'm not saying to walk on eggshells, but I'm just saying for you to find a piece that works for you, because you never know that person who you're talking to, even if it's in the drive-through, even if it's at the red light, people that don't want to drive and all this other stuff. Just be mindful. Just be mindful that everyone that you're interacting with is going through something. We're all going through something. So find your peace. If you need to reach out and talk to somebody, please do that. It is not always about having a therapist and telling somebody your business. They have therapy where you can do it online. You can do it on the little chat. I mean, you don't have to physically go into somebody's office, or they don't have to come into your home. There's so many different ways to do it now. So I just encourage you just to find your peace. Yeah, that's my words of encouragement for today. And it's all right if you don't get it done. Just, hey, brace yourself. Brace yourself. So, I do want to tell you about a couple of things that are happening in the metro. Let me see. There's so many things that's happening. Like, I can't even keep up. So I do want to let you know, for all of your seniors, if you know someone that's a senior that is on Medicare and they're receiving Medicare, we are still doing our Medicare series in partnership with Oak Street Health, Shredder T, S&T Enterprise, and Bank First. And so our next class will be on November 17th, which is next week. So maximizing your benefits. And we're also going to have a bonus one on the 21st of November at the same location, which is Spencer Senior Center. Do not sit there and wait to the last minute. I think enrollment ends December. I'm about to mess it up. December 3rd or December 7th. One of them dates. Anyways, don't wait till the last minute. And please do not leave your benefits the way that they are. Like if you just like, oh, I don't want to read because it's a thick book. I know it's a thick book, and you're like, I don't understand none of this. That's why you need to be able to talk to someone and get an understanding of what your benefits are because they're changing. I don't know how else to explain that. Benefits are changing. You may think, oh, it's going to be the same. I like it how it is. You may want to double check that and make sure that you're paying what you're supposed to pay. Because seniors, hey, when you're on Medicare, you have a limited income. You may or may not still be working, and so you need to be, you know, cognitive of what you're signing up for. So we have a licensed insurance broker that's doing this. So it's not me that's teaching the class because I am not, that is not my forte. But we have someone that specializes in this, and if you feel like you need a one-on-one with her, she is able to do that. She serves the Oklahoma City, Midwest City, and Spencer area. And so we would love for you to come out. There is food available, so you don't have to worry about cooking or anything like that. They provide the meal and the resource and information for you. So join us on the next one is the 20, the 17th and then the 21st. So the 21st is going to have two different times, but the one on the 17th, it starts at 4:30. It's okay if you come at 5. We are still there. Because I know you may have to pick up the grandkids, you gotta drop them off, you gotta do all this other stuff. That's fine. And so if you're a caretaker for someone that's a senior, you can come by too and get the same information. All right. One other thing, the and we brought them on last not well now, but it's like last week, not too long ago, but November 15th. Make sure you get your tickets for the Educator's Crown, Miss Mexico, Oklahoma Institute, Tab Pageant Academy. They are having their event not this week, but next week. And so make sure that you sign up for that. And then we also have two tickets that we're going to give away. So keep up with that of how you can earn them two tickets. You got to have two. You don't want to go by yourself. So, bring a friend. And then last but not least, the Bridge to Safety event that had to get rescheduled because of the storm, the rain, and all those wonderful things that happened on that Saturday morning. So that has been rescheduled for November 22nd. So be on the lookout for that, and that's to support domestic violence. And they would love to have your support as well. Now, last but not least, and then I'm out of here before I start sweating again. Okay, so we are so excited to be a Santa Christmas partner with the Christmas Connection. We are asking for you to donate any new toys. They don't have to be wrapped. It just donate a toy. My number is listed on here for you to call if you want me to come by and pick them up. Or if you want, you can always go to Three Strand Vintage Mall because they are doing this as well. And the address is 4848 Northwest Expressway. I know that's way out there. So if you don't want to go way out there, just give me a holler and we can come pick that up from you as well. And we're also doing this in the great city of Luther. They are doing the toy drop as well because everyone is in need. Everyone is in need. So if you're able to share a toy, that's new because we this is going to go to a child that is in need. We want to make sure that they have a decent Christmas, and that's the goal. So if you have any toys, please feel free to give us a call and support. I'll put that information up there again, and it'll also be on our social media. All right. Well, I don't have anything else to say because guess what? I got things to do. I have a lot of things to do. But first off, I'm getting ready to go get something to eat. And what I want right now is a good salad. That salad probably gonna be like this big. And that's okay because that's my business, like Tabitha say. So, anyways, if you would love to be on Share the Tea, you can always come and join us on Share the Tea Tuesdays to share your story, your business, any information that you would love to share. And you can always reach out to us. We try to make sure that we are being intentional, insightful, and impactful in everything that we do because we always share the tea. We don't spill it. So, if you would love to be on the podcast, come on out. And then also, there's a lot of other stuff that's happening, but stay tuned for S&T Media. Yes, because we have some advertising to do for different organizations and small businesses that are out here doing a great thing in the great state of Oklahoma and abroad. So, all right, without further ado, thank you for tuning in. Peace, love, and hair grease. And I'll see you next time on Strategy Tuesdays. Good night.